Hello everyone! Welcome back to Morrowind. So, today we're going to solve a riddle. Now, we could go off to the northeast of Morrowind, over here, and explore for a very long time. This would take a while. So, I'm going to show you guys a bit of a shortcut. If you don't want to have to deal with solving the riddle and going over to northeast of Morrowind, rather, and trying to find all the right stuff. Here's how you do it. Go to Kogarun. Yes, again. We go back there again. As you all know, it's a bit of a walk. Now, once we get to Kogarun, you want to go straight east. Straight east. Eventually, you will find a tomb. The Drolanian ancestral tomb, I believe. So though I may be mispronouncing it on the grounds of Morrowind names are a bit hard to pronounce. Don't get me wrong, the creative's all hell. But they're really hard to pronounce. Pass by Falls Marion. Okay, once you find the tomb, it should be on a path. That path will go north and south. On that path, you want to go south and follow the path. It will curve around a bit. Once we get there, I'll show you what you need to do. Seeing if I could destroy it without actually having to pick up rat meat, because rat meat is worthless to me. Can't sell it, for a decent amount of coin at least. But leaving corpses lying around is a pretty annoying thing. It just clutters up the place after a few hundred runs, you know? I know, maybe I've got a little OCD in me, along with my other mental issues. But this isn't the time for that. Now, follow this ridge. Keep on going. Now, I have actually tried to record this video once before. So I'm going to save here. Because up ahead a bit is two encounters. One's with a bunch of generic bandits. They just have chitin armor and stuff. They're not really important. They're just there to kill for loot. That's pretty simple. The other one is not simple. It's a pair of witches. Well, wizards. I'm not sure if witches is actually a title here. Magic users! Let's call it that. You have really ugly hair, by the way, ma'am. These are just the generic bandits. Take the gold, as always. There's another one in here.
There is no escape.
As you can see, they're of minimal threat. Loot the scuttle they have, because scuttle is pretty valuable. Hackalo leaves. And here is 50 gold, at least it was last time. It can be semi-randomized, I believe. But it's probably 50 gold still. Yep, it's a set 50 gold, so that's pretty useless. I mean, it's okay, and I'm taking it anyway. Resin. Nothing in that barrel. Hackalo! And Slowed Slope. Slowed Soap is pretty valuable. Man, Drag Wax too. These guys had a bunch of valuable alchemical ingredients. For them, though, it was probably just food. Anyway, continue walking to the east for quite a long time. Dispose of this corpse. You'll find this little outcropping with two Nyx hounds. I'm not sure why they're here. May just be a random encounter. Also, something cool you can do. If you have it hotkeyed and activate your lockpick and then hotkey your sword. Fortunately, you can't do the same with your sword and your lockpick. Still, it is a pretty neat little animation glitch. Doesn't actually do anything, but hey. Now down there is where I had a crash last time. So I'm going to save, just in case. These two, among other spells, have paralysis. And any of you who remember when I went into that other place, the tomb in the first go, that, yeah, paralysis is buggy as all hell. They actually have expensive clothing. What are people with expensive clothing doing out here? Is this some sort of weird murderer's night out? I mean, I'll take your gold and stuff, ladies. I'll save again, just in case this does crash. You don't have to save frequently, because, well, I have said that it's pretty stable, but my memories of this first gameplay was on Windows XP, so things changing a little. Probably should have been something I anticipated, honestly. Now, there's a big wall in the way of mountain, so go up. It's a bit slow, sure, but hey, it works. Yeah, make funny noises that I'm not even sure what mean. Seriously, I'm not even sure where those kick off. Dwemer Ruin right there. I believe that's Zergonapal, but I'm not going to loot it. Actually, you know, looking at the time... Yeah, I think we have time to at least figure out what the hell this is. It might be Zergonapal, or it might be something else. I don't remember this place off the top of my head, but who knows? It might be something interesting. Or it might be completely boring and useless. This is Batuan! Let's save. You should always save before going into a dungeon, in case you die. You don't want to walk all the way back. Oh dear, that is a Centurion. Yeah, these guys hit pretty hard, but I've got heavy enough armor that most of everything in baseline Morrowind is no longer a threat to me. As you can clearly see, I was utterly not in danger there. I was going to say unendangered, but that just sounds weird. Nothing in these 3 rooms, unless you want to read more Worm God pipes. Bunch of scribs, though. Hive scrib! Do they have a unique jelly? No. That's interesting. Were the Dwemer things keeping the scribs suppressed? There are quite a few bladed ones around. Ah, dead man. He's just a generic dead adventurer, so he doesn't have anything amazing, but he does have some lockpicks and probes, and an iron spark axe. Nothing worth really caring about, but eh. Heavy Dwemer chest with 10 Dwemer coins. Very nice. And Dwemer 2. Decent value, I suppose. Not taking the axe, though. That's pretty heavy. Ornate Dwemer goblet. Meh. Meh. I'm not seeing anything too interesting around here. Wait, is that a way somewhere deeper, or is this just a dead guy? This is just a cave-in with a deadman, I think. Going by the fact that I'm clipping through the top of the thing. Okay. Yeah. Going by the fact that I was clipping through the top of the world there, I think that means that I'm not supposed to go there. I mean, I'm not certain, but I'm just going to guess that clipping issue equals don't go. On the grounds that I don't like the game crashing. So, this is a trapped and locked door. Alright, I am out of Apprentice's probes, so I need to reset this to using my Journeyman's probes. Like this. Click and drag, by the way. If you just click on this, it takes frickin' forever, as you can see. Better for precision work, though. Wait, do I not have any Journeyman's probes, either? I mean, I'll equip the Master's probes here. But if I have no Journeyman's probes, the next time I do an off-screen pit stop, I need to go find some probes, because that's bad. Probes aren't quite as important as lockpicks, so you can at least endure the strikes of... I didn't even see you. Yeah, probes are only slightly less important than lockpicks, because while you can endure traps, it still hurts, you know? There's no reason to waste your resources. Bunch of Dwemer cogs. You guys know my opinion on them. I've stated it before, but in case you missed it, I'll state it again. They're terrible. Don't bother. Ah, ash salts, Dwemer coin, a Dwemer cylinder, which is very much not worth it, and another rusty Dwemer cog, and I believe, again, I've stated that. My opinion. Yeah. Excuse me. So there's that chest, and there is this closet. This table has nothing on it. Let's open the closet. It has a dwarven short sword. Decent value, I suppose. Nothing really of interest in here, it seems, aside from those hive scribs, which do have me curious on what the hell they are, but not curious enough to try and, break through that weird, slightly glitchy rock area. You know? Sort of, oh, that's mildly interesting. Actually, are you a hive scrib? You're just a scrib. Ah, and there's a tomb nearby. Is this the one I'm looking for? If not, we're going to loot it anyway on the grounds of loot, but hey, this is not the one we're looking for. But we are getting close. Oh, it was in Darin, not Earthuand. Whatever. Also, I just need to go to the top one. It's not too important. Okay, there's probably something very dangerous and very powerful beyond this door. Thankfully! What? Okay, I'm loading, because that should have gone off. That was an Akasha's Lock Splitter. It's designed to clear 100... An Akasha's Lock Splitter can kill even level 100 locks. It's 100 points of open. That shouldn't have happened. If it happens again, though, we're just going to continue on, because, yeah. Alright! I'm going to save again. Just because I don't want to accidentally miss something. Rather accidentally miss again. And hello! Jonis, who has a pearl, some common clothing, and some terrible armor. The Dremora has a dwarven short sword. I'll take it. What the hell? It's a decent coin. I really should stop trying to loot everything that's just worth cash. Because I have more than enough cash for pretty much anything. Ooh, exclusive fortified agility. Did a party of adventurers wander in here and get shanked or something? Dispose of your corpse. You have gold, which is good enough. Heavy leather boots, which are actually a fairly rare and hard to find item, even though they're not very good. They're just uncommon, like the hat, like the Clovian fur helm. Iron claymore. Bleh. Do I have another scroll of Akasha's Lock Splitter? Ugh. Actually, wait. Caius's ring, if I remember, Ring of Caius. Caius's ring fortifies luck and security. So if I equip my lockpick and use that, my best lockpick, and use that, can I open this? I can try. Wow. Okay, that happened a lot faster than I was anticipating. I'm not going to lie. Manually swapping out, just in case. Also saving again, because these locks are really hard. Like, wow. I'm definitely wandering into a story dungeon here. Oh dear, that is an Atronach. Well, now it's a dead Atronach. Also, I have 99 long blade skill. It is counting the +5 from the belt, though, so it's only 94 technically. Oh dear, a Dremora. May even be a Dremora Lord. Well, the Clan Fear was just a Clan Fear, and the Dremora was in fact a Dremora Lord, with the Daedric Wakizashi. Pretty good short blade. Very valuable. 30 pounds. And another 100... Alright. It looks like it unequipped the Morrowind ring this time. Wow, with a master lockpick and 52 security, you can in fact open a level 100 door, which is pretty good. Anyway, back to Elton Brand. I'll need to rejigger my inventory again, because I do want Morrowind ring on all the time. It lets me resist normal weapons, and has a good chance of reflecting. And again, saving on screen, because, well, these locks are really hard. Like, holy shit. And this guy is Tyronius, who has the Scroll of Tyronius, a key engraved... What was that? What did it say? Key engraved venom? Key engraved Venom. Take the emerald, I'll take the gold. I don't need a bargain potion. What's this scroll say? Huh. Gorse can be found in a tomb in Talmora. I think we just got a vengeance quest, gentlemen. Doesn't even record, though. This does also explain why it's locked very heavily. Let's see if there's anything good in here. There's an emerald just lying around. I was kind of expecting something to attack me when I said that, I'm not going to lie. Nothing else of interest. That's just a dead man. He does have some expensive clothes and some minor armor, but I don't care. I have more than enough cash. And honestly, I should probably not be even collecting dwarven short swords and stuff, frankly. Actually, he mentioned there were 4 of them. 1, 2, him. 1. 2. Oh, potion I missed. 3. And out. Let me reread that scroll. Yourself, Pegasi, Jonas, and Leuven. Is it Pegasi? There's Jonas. There's Pegasi. Did Leuven sell them out or something? Let me reread that scroll. Because I'm actually curious now. This is something I don't remember. Leuven, not Lupin. I saw not Leuven, but heard his dying scream come from somewhere within the tomb. Did I miss a corpse? Because these corpses are, well, not enormously lucrative, decently so. Actually, you mentioned a main burial chamber. Does that mean there's deeper burial chambers? Like, can I activate this, maybe? Is that a door, maybe? I think Leuven may have sold them out. At least if I'm guessing correctly. I may not. Fascinating story, honestly. Gonna take a quick look up, see if there's anything on the ceiling, because sometimes you can, in fact, find things in the ceiling. Because Leuven's the only one whose corpse I can't find here. So I'm going to assume it's his fault. Or her fault. Alright, we need to go south and then east again. Oh, there's a clan fear lying around. Neat. And oh, there's a data shrine. We may not be getting the item this episode. And yes, there's an item at the end of this. Probably shouldn't have said that, but eh. About half an hour left until I have to stop recording due to various concerns. Hello! Goodbye. You resisted my fire damage because you're a flame atronach, and so setting you on fire really doesn't work. Ah, this is Zargonipal. So that means I probably have it, because I did talk to the Savant a lot off screen. Huh. Oh, I don't seem to have it mentioned as a topic, so it's probably not too important, but... Let's switch to local map in case I see the entrance. No? Okay. Daedric shrines always have good shit. Oh, hello! Are you hostile? I'm going to let my fatigue recover. If they're hostile, they'll probably attack me. Actually, my sword needs repairing now that I look at it. Lots of things need repairing. Time to trade up my armor a bit while I wait. Higher quality hammers do repair more often, but I believe the most efficient weight per repair is the Journeyman's. I'm just using the Grandmasters because, well, means less time spent. Alright, that's a decent supply. Oh, that is a Golden Saint! These are the most powerful Daedra in not Skyrim, Morrowind. They can spawn with the best shield in the game, the Daedric Tower Shield. Also, they have this one had a Daedric Katana, which is pretty sweet. Also, I broke the Netch Leather Shield in one block hit. I don't know what you flung at me, but I'm going to dodge it anyway. Okay, and you hit me, like, actually fairly hard, honestly. Not as hard as the Golden Saint did, but not hitting as hard as the Golden Saint is no indictment of you know? Actually, I don't need disease resistance, or curing common disease, or curing poison is actually something I can use. Also, something to note, Daikatanas are not actually called Daikatanas in reality, they're called Odachi. They just mucked it up. Gave the name of a very shitty old FPS. Seriously, anyone who knows anything about Daikatana will tell you that it's a shitty old FPS. Basically, it was trying to compete with Doom and failed absolutely miserably. So let's explore another shrine. Maybe I'll get another quest. Quests are nice. They lead to loot. Especially Daedric artifact loot is generally pretty good stuff. I think this is Malakath again. Which does explain all the orcs. Oh, you have an armorer's hammer. Thank you. I used that to repair the damage to my sword when it hit your skull. Ah! Lower the sermons! It's a heavy armor sermon, too. That's very helpful to me, indeed. The summoning scroll for Flame Atronach is pretty... Never mind! Not in comparison to that, it isn't! I was about to say the summoning scroll for Flame Atronach is pretty good, but that was the summoning scroll for flippin' Golden Saints! Lots of gems. Decent bit of enchanted light armor. Chitin's actually the best light armor before you start getting to the exotic stuff, so a full suit of chitin will last you a while. Okay, are any of these skill books? No. I don't want a burden potion. Can I talk to this shrine? No, I can't. I moused over it and didn't do anything, that's how I can tell. So let's loot the offerings. While checking every time to make sure that a Daedric will spawn behind me. I believe it used to be possible to repeatedly spam, just drop and pick up and drop and pick up a cursed offering. But they patched that out due to it being a very easy way to get an absolutely insane amount of money and XP without really real effort. I mean, yeah, you have to kill a Daedric Lord every time, but... What did I use? What is on 7 for me? The Belt of Heartfire. Ah. Yeah, okay. Equipping the spear so I can see a bit better. There wasn't really much in Zargonipal. Just a shrine, one of the sermons, which I'm quite glad about, because I do have an objective personally set to collect them all. I've got 1, 12, 15, 16, 32, and that's it. Anyway. Continue east, and a bit more south again. Oh, a clan fear. Hello, your heart is valuable to me. Nothing else about you is, though. Except maybe your XP, that's pretty useful, I'll give it that. Climb up here. Got such high agility, the cliff racers are having a lot of trouble hitting me. Okay. Dispose of your corpse, and get a racer plume for my troubles. I believe... Not seeing the ancestor tomb, but... Stop that. Stop falling. Rat. No rat. Rat meat, so I'm not going to bother disposing of the corpse. It is generally just good gameplay etiquette to dispose of the corpse, because it just makes your life easier. Is this the tomb? Or is this something else? Done Ahi! No, that's the wrong thing. I wanted to save, not open the console. Done. Save is done. And now let's see what's in here. Looks like it's a Daedric place going by the crystals. That usually means, yep, it's a Daedric place. There's a scamp. Well, there was a scamp. I should probably fix up the gear I looted. There we go. After all, I did say I'd resharpen the sword with the hammer I took off of him. Oh, come on. The higher acrobatics can somewhat compensate for levitate, as you saw. Sevami Sarian has a ghost charm. Another summoning of ancestral ghosts. At this rate, I'm going to be able to summon my own bloody army of ancestral ghosts. Is there something down there? I'm not seeing anything on a quick glance. Oh god. Well, that was unintentional. Feck. I was just trying to get off. Well, disadvantage of high acrobatics is that you're very bouncy. Ah, it looks like there's a way over here to a thing. What precisely is blocking me? I couldn't even tell, frankly. Sunken chest with... That wasn't even worth thinking about. Really? Really? What? Why is that an interactable item? Okay, this is probably an important plot dungeon then, because it has interactable items. I'm not sure what the hell these lava vents are for, though. That's weird, because it's really unusual for there to be interactable items that aren't lootables. How do I get back up without levitation? Can I get back up without levitation? Doesn't look like it. Levitate. And draw an Elton Brand. This, however, does have a way up, so I'm willing to take a look down here. Ah, there's an underwater passage. Does it lead to something better than a Gauntlet of the Horny Fist? It leads to something over here. You can see that much. It leads to... some lighting bugs, rising force potion, and some shard arrows. Just 2 shard arrows and a rising force potion. That's not very useful, game. I'm sorry. Go away, slaughterfish. You're terrible and useless to me. I believe their scales due to give water breathing, but I'm not sure. Even though I got enough alchemy to get my potion going, I'm not actually a very good alchemist in this game. I think this is one of those multi-route dungeons where you go through the water or the land. It's always pretty interesting. Water's probably less dangerous because the land is Atronox, but, you know, as you've seen, I am currently probably very overgeared for baseline Morrowind. Of course, Tribunal and Blood Moon are going to make me eat my words there. But hey. Is that a thing? It looks like it might be a thing. That's diamonds! Diamonds are valuable. I guess I just split the reason that lady was there to get diamonds. I just got 7 diamonds in like a few minutes. Surface for air, and then let's see if there's any more diamonds lying around. Also activate my Night Eye Spear, because that lets me see underwater better too. 1 diamond lump, 2 diamond lump. Other diamond lump? 1, 2. That's it. Still 7 diamonds. Pretty damn good. Now, how did I get in here? How do I get out of here? Right, it was this way, wasn't it? Seriously? There are many things I love about Morrowind. The clipping is not on the list. Wait. Oh! I'm glad... Never mind! I do love the clipping! That's useful! There's a wizard and there's an astronaut. I think the wizard is probably the more dangerous target because they can paralyze me. They hit me with... They made me stupider! You know, if you fluffed that, that could probably actually be really useful in a fight, making your enemy stupid, but, I'm not even a wizard. I don't care. Also, Fae Falcon, Book 2. Was pretty useful. Another... At this rate, I'm just going to be able to summon my own personal bloody army. Also, good god, I forgot how hard Frost Satchel knocks it with their spells. Phew. Well, let's open this chest. Excuse me a moment.
This is why I said you giggle. No funny video.
Apologies! One of my relatives was being a bit noisy. I get snappish at that, especially after I explicitly told them this is recording. Never mind. You guys don't need to know about my family life. Is that another thing up there? Okay, I'm going to explore the land-based route, but after I do that, I'm going to go up there, just on the grounds of what the heck? Also, I should heal up now I think about it. Oh dear. Well, it's only a clan fear. If it had been a natural knock, I might have been able to cast all their nastier spells on me and actually seriously screw me up. Okay, so there's just a clan fear, and the walking, and the water route that led to the diamonds. This place is a hot springs almost, frankly. Actually, yep. Okay. You may notice that I'm getting a lot less of my bar healed. I'm getting the same amount, don't worry, it's just that I have a lot more health than I used to. 196 right now, for example. Now, I think I'll drink a potion instead of burn more charge. I know I have some potions of Rising Force. An exclusive one would be a bit much. Do I have, like, any lesser ones? 5 qualities! Where did I get 5 quality Rising Forces? I'll drink a standard. So I have one of those, and it's the weakest. I don't really want to go too far. Ah, that's why this is here! Glass sack with 100 gold. Some gold. An extravagant Ruby amulet. That sort of amulet is very, very good for enchanting. An exclusive amulet. That's even better for enchanting. And some gold. So that's why that's there. That is a nice little stash of shiny loot. Alright, that was a pretty interesting short dungeon. Not what I was looking for, but nice nonetheless. Now I need to wait for levitation to wear off so I can sprint again, because levitating right now is slower than walking for me. Lava vents that I don't even know why exist. Maybe they're supposed to hint at the diamonds or something? I don't know. Also, those two things are pretty good for dealing with water, just FYI. Oh dear, it's dark. You can't rest here. Enemies are nearby. Okay. Is that the enemy nearby? Can I rest now? Yes, I can. 10 hours takes me to 7 a.m. That sounds pretty decent. Alright, it's about dawn. That's pretty good. Oi, stop that. Ah! I bet that's the tomb. But it does have a just a random wandering gribble instead of anything actually dangerous, but hey. Just kill it up before it kills me, because that sort of thing does happen. Yes, this is it! The Darleth Ancestral Tomb! We are on the right track. So, let's loot this place quickly, because I don't think there's too much in here. Though if there's another 100-point locked door, then I'm going to be salty as hell. Those things are annoying, but whatever. Ah! Just a skeleton and a bone lord. Probably a skeleton champion, given it took 2 hits. Were you a named bone lord? Because sometimes named bone lords have stuff. You were not a named bone lord. You were a skeleton champion, as I surmised. A cure paralysis potion. I could always go for more of those, because fuck paralysis. Tends to bug you out. Just from what I've seen. Burden potion. I don't want that. Locked door with another bone lord behind it. Were you a named bone lord? No, you were not. Bone lords are a great source of bone meal. They have at least 5 to 8, I believe. Actually, I don't need that potion of disease resistance. I'm going to drop it on the floor. Sometimes it does that. Just hit escape to fix that. Standard disease resist, maybe? Flynn, water breathing, cheap disease resistance. I'll just drink it. Oh, I heard a sword being drawn. Oh! You're probably another skeleton champion as you took 2 hits. You weren't even a named character, though, so you don't have anything interesting. All skeleton champions will have is their sword, their bone meal, and maybe a shield. And generally nothing of a special quality, either. Don't believe there's anything else left in the tomb. Here, kind of hard to see, is a Black Anther, so if you want that for some reason. Okay. Ring of Wildfire is a pretty decent damage ring. I may actually use that instead of my shock rings next time I want to actually kill shit. The Cloth Sack has some decent alchemical ingredients. Randomly generated, of course, so don't expect the same results every time. Same results as I got, rather, would be a better way to put it. But yeah. Nothing really special here. Just a minor tomb with some minor loot and some minor enemies. Well, minor now. Bone lords can't even be hurt by normal weapons, and they're actually meant to be pretty high up, but I can just sort of, you know, blender them, as you saw. Yep, there's plenty of time left. Good! And check some... Yep. Alright, and there's music, too. Cliff Racer? I was surprised with my actual sword. Cliff Racer! Probably came over the hills. I don't care. It's dead. And disposing of its corpse, because if you didn't dispose of all the Cliff Racer corpses you make, things would be messy. Also, I completely used up the Journeyman Armorer's Hammer and finished off the repairs at the exact same time. That's pretty good! Anyway, this is the route you want to take. Yep, it's curving around. Just keep following this up. We'll take a bit of walking, mind. I wonder if there's anything that's stumped. Can I climb up this rock? No. Can I climb under this? No. Oh, I can climb up the rock, though. Does that let me look in the stump? The stump has nothing in it. It is a useless stump. You should always check stumps, and I've been kind of bad about that, honestly. I don't believe any of the ones around here have anything interesting, but eh. I never have honestly checked stumps a lot after that first few in not Balmora, Satanine. Because those can get you some decent magic items for early on if you need either A, magic items, or B, some to sell. And also, you know, the axe is pretty good too. Now this is where I want to go. See this?
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
Okay, spooky voice. The star is the key. Let's rest 6 hours.
The door is locked and will not open.
I believe it's only dawn and dusk where it'll open. I don't actually remember what this game records as dawn and dusk. This doesn't look like dusk-ish, though. This might be dusk-ish.
The door is locked and will not open.
Yeah, whatever. Let's rest another hour, see if 6 p.m. is about right. This very
In
dusk-ish.
the dawn hour under Azura's star, the door is opened.
Yep, 6. And now... Witness. Never sell this. This is an incredibly important, plot-important item. This is Moon and Star, Nerevar's Ring. Some minor enchantments that honestly aren't very useful unless you want to really talk to people. They'll get you a little more gold, but at this stage in the game it's not very useful. But it also has the side effect of it kills anyone who puts it on who isn't you. And, you know, that's pretty good. So, take it. And I'm going to shut up.
Nerevar reborn, incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now, 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander Ashcans and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nerevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
We just got a divine message. Now, these people, they're all failed Nerevarines. They say really cool shit. I'm going to linger a lot on these options because they're really interesting to read. A book and a robe. Yep. The Dunmer's ancestor worship is not some simple falsehood. It is a truth. In addition, I gained his robe. Let's show off that. Hortled's robe. Turn undead and shield. Pretty decent. I'm not going to use it because Velos' robe lets me heal, but hey. Each of these corpses, by the way, is another failed Nerevarine. Yep. Yep. Excuse me, hold on.
Judith, what did I say about being quiet? Quiet.
Sorry about that. Back to talking about very important things instead of yelling at relatives. Background. You are not the one. I got embroidered belt and travel-stained pants. Yeah, she fell in battle with an ash vampire. Ash vampire. Well, I honestly can't blame you for falling in battle with an ash vampire, frankly. Ash vampires are vicious little shits. They all say the same thing about when you ask them about Morrowind, by the way. And about my trade. Yep. Yep. Now, how accurate this is, and if they're actually being corrupted by the tools, is actually a subject of some debate. Also, this place has tons of Violet Corporis and Luminous Rustale if you want those. So let's check the embroidered belt and traveled stained pants. Embroidered belt is pretty math. Fortify willpower 10 points. Travel stained pants, though, I can wear them under my armor. And I'm going to continue to wear them under my armor because that is a freaking amazing thing. It's another levitate item. This game does in fact give you a levitate item in the story. Very useful. What's your story? Got Sermon 12. I already had Sermon 12. Yep. Yep. Nothing especially interesting there. Peak Star is only really interesting because, well, she talks a bit about some interesting stuff. This is actually pretty good for hitting your enemies because it makes them hit you less and them less able to dodge. Let's dump the Dwarven short swords on the floor. Sure, I'm littering a holy shrine, but whatever. What's your story, Erudon? You had a spear and a cuirass, and you fought and you fought and you fought. Fascinating. Again. Also, they also talk about Solstheim and say it's awful. Even the dead know the awfulness of Solstheim. Anyway, this is actually a pretty well enchanted spear. 5 to 11 points of damage is nice. And it's a very nice bit of medium armor. Clearly, this is why Erudon died. He had medium armor, and everyone knows medium armor is shit. So, what else can I dump that I don't need? I am keeping the unique items just on the ground that they're unique items. That's cool, you know? Well, I don't really need cash, Frank. Let's dump the Daedric equipment. Consider it a sacrifice, Azura. Don't need... Shut up, it's a sacrifice. Yeah, Hortled I've already talked to, so there's Kunan Colada and Indreni Nerothon left. What's your story? You're an Ashkan. So basically you just went out hunting monsters but didn't realize how dangerous they really were and died for it. Okay, yeah, you gave him your axe, which is a glass axe! Okay, this is going to be very useful if you're an axe user, because that's a very nice enchantment, and glass is a pretty good weapon material. Yeah, I know, that sounds dumb. It's true. Also, some pretty nice light armor. What's your story? You gave me lockpicks and stuff. Maybe there's something left in the world worth stealing. I love that. That's just a nice line, you know? I died a fool trying to loot Ruin Kogaroon. Here, take these. Maybe there's something left in the world worth stealing. It's just... It really does acknowledge that you can have innocence and not so innocence lying around all together. Also, all these 3 short swords are stacked together via magic. Don't ask how. You cannot talk to Azura again. You can technically return here, but there is very little reason to. So, we're on a mission from God, everyone. So, next time, we're going back to their Shakalu and telling them, okay, Azura actually gave me Moon and Star. We're going to wear it to prove that we're the actual right one, because if the wrong person wears Moon and Star, they drop dead. And I do, in fact, mean drop dead. They die. It's like, if you ever played Tomb of Horrors, it's basically that. You died, .jpg. Anyway. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, do leave them below. I will be making a pit stop in Balmora to store all this stuff, because while most of it isn't very valuable, it's all unique magic items. That's pretty cool, you know? Questions, comments, suggestions, leave them below, or on the space files or sufficient velocity threads that are linked in the description. But, for now, goodbye.